Happy brew day. Oh, it's felt like forever. 5 months, give or take a bit of time. As you can see, sort of. Whoop. Brew space is sort of done. Say sort of done. It is done. So what we've got outside is, I'll quickly tell you, set up now. Got my brew bag buffalo, my HLT buffalo, mash tun. I haven't had time. I'm going to upgrade the pump, so I haven't put it all together for 3 vessels. So I am doing a brew in a bag again until I should hopefully have the pumps mounted here, and I need a couple more lengths of silicone tubing, and then I'll do it back in the old 3 vessel way, which will be a shock for everyone because no one's actually seen me do it in 3 vessel, because I had such a small kitchen before with 3 vessels and stuff I was doing on my mate's house and in the brewery, obviously in the brewery. So anyway, let's get into that. From the outside, we have going from, if I can see, where are we? There. That blue snake down there. Ah, blue snake, and I don't mean a Smurf's penis. I mean this hose. So on the outside tap, I've put a brass fitting. On the hose reel itself, the windy reel, I've swapped out the plastic fittings that are on there for brass fittings. It's all brass fittings, blue food grade hose to a completely solid metal brass gun. And I'll tell you what, this thing's quite heavy. Perfect. So brass all the way, metal all the way, and food grade hose all the way. So that's what I use to fill up the water in here and my sparge water, which is in here. So I'm going to use 2 of the 3 vessels today. So that's what that is in there. So that's how that's working for now. Don't know what you guys think, but I'm happy. There's a lot of space in here. So much so that off camera is the edge. Ah, like a kid at Christmas. Right, so what are we brewing today? We're brewing my Jester and Ginger Golden Ale. Now I've made a bit of an amendment to what I was going to do before, so I'll just quickly run through everything with you. We're going for around 4.7%. IBU's 21.9. SRM, we're going light, we're going 4.1. So OG 1044, final gravity 1008 is what we're kind of aiming for, there or thereabouts. So in here, down there, crushed up last night, 4 kilos of Pilsner, half a kilo of Cara Pils and 100 grams of Crystal 50. Simple as fuck grain bill, really simple grain bill. Then I've got 20 grams of Jester at 20, 30 grams of Jester at 10, 50 grams of Jester at 0, 50 grams of lemon drop at 0, well I say 0, hop stand. Then 50 grams each of Jester and lemon drop 3 days before kegging and bottling. Then you got your Protaflock, and then at 5 minutes to go, as I'm adding, this is 1 kilo of ginger. So obviously by the time I peel it, grate it, and whatnot, it will probably be around 800 grams, maybe. I don't know, I'll tell you later if I remember to measure it. But anyway, that's 1 kilo as it is raw there. So I'll chop that up, add that 5. I was and ahhing. I was going to use the Quake yeast that John Anderson sent me, but then I realised that if anyone wanted to brew this, well, unless they've got John Anderson's strain or tap them up for it, they won't be able to replicate it. So I'm going to go for USO 5. Also, another reason is because the idea of this is it's going to be like a golden ale. It's got to be, you know, so I thought I might as well go clean with it because I'm using spice, fruits, spice, whatever. Notes coming through ginger, the lemon, the blackcurrant from the Jester. I figure with USO 5, you'll be able, should be able to identify all of those. I'll use the Quake yeast or something else. It's not going anywhere. It lasts for years apparently in the freezer, so that's still good. So that's what we're doing today. I think I'm going to put on some 5 finger death punch. Wait for this to heat up. Got another 10 degrees or so, I'd say. And then I'll mash in. For 90 minutes, 67. I'll come back to you at the boil, like usual. Right, so, excuse me. So I'd say that is what a kilo of ginger looks like when you've been grating it forever. If I ever do a kilo of ginger again, I say a kilo, I've just measured it in that container, and in the container it's 893 grams. So minus that container, I guess you're around the 800, 750 mark, 750, 800 mark, like I thought would happen. I used a speed peeler, so I didn't use a knife, so minimal wastage on the skin, outer core, whatever you want to call it, with the ginger. Bloody hell, that takes a while. If I ever do it again, I think I'm going to invest in one of those whizzing grating machines, because that's just a ball ache. Anyway, mash has been going for nearly an hour. Sparge water, mash has been going for nearly an hour, and sparge water is here, 69. I'll turn this back on again, actually. I'll bring it back, bring it up to 80, 81, turn it off and use the keep warm feature. I need a beer. What's the time? 25 past 1, beer time. I will get it to 81, turn it to the keep warm feature, and then I guess I'll sparge. No, you need to see me sparge, you know what the batch sparge is. I'll come back at the boil or the first edition. I'm guessing. See you in a bit. Okay, so it's gone pretty smooth so far, apart from the fact that when I was sparging, I left the tap open, so flooded the garage a little bit, but managed to sort of suss that out. Something else happened, oh yeah, boil over, because I turned around to look at the fittings. Whatever, but I need a tiny bit of a boil over. So it could have been a lot worse. But we're now going to go the first hop drop in 5 months. 5 months. What are you looking at? Do you want to get in on the video? No? Yeah, right, whatever. Normally you do. So this is 20 grams of jester. For those of you who haven't used jester, fantastic British hop. It's our version of a New World hop. You all know about it. Blackcurrant flavours, bit of lychee, so on and so forth. So that's what's going in. So 20 grams of jester. Up and down and done. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Right. So we're coming up to 10 minutes to the end. We'll do the 10-minute edition. Already added the protoflock and the immersion chiller. The plate chiller and that is over there. As I said, I haven't put the pumps on this stuff yet, so that'll be future. All this, there's no point in showing you quick because it's coming to 10 minutes. I'll show you in a second. This is 30 grams of jester. I've lost the pellet. Let's retrieve that and put that in. Boom. Good. Anyway, so there's a shitload of hose on the floor. Blue hose coming in. Green hose going out. Running down the length of the garden to the water sources and the drainage. Reminds me of brewing commercially. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Anyway, so that's that. Yeast nutrient, I think I said, in 5 minutes time. Chill it down, come back for the whirlpool. You know the drill. Ah! Completely forgot. Fucking 5-minute edition. Luckily, I've caught it before the thingy for flame out. Yeah. Try to stuff as much ginger in there as possible. Let's get the rest of the ginger in. This is turning out to have a few mishaps. 4 beers probably doesn't help. Anyway. Anyway, ginger's in with a couple of minutes to go. Luckily I'm doing a whirlpool, so it shouldn't really matter too much. All disaster averted, that was all fine. Stinks of ginger in here, so all good. Okay. So now we're going in with 50 grams of jester and 50 grams of lemon hop. Lemon hop? Lemon drop. Of course it's a bloody hop. Bloody heavy now with all that ginger in it. Anyway, so step over the hose, step over the hose. Ziz. Let's put that on 25 minutes. 25-minute hop stand. One thing I will say, I do love these auto stop hose fittings for when, because I just quickly click the gun on, wash stuff, undo it, hook it up to the counterflow chiller, brass part still, because it's touching the blue hose. Call me, no, don't call me anal, because then there'll be some sort of jibe. Pedantic. There you go. Anyway, love that shit. Alright, anyway, I'll catch you. What now? Well, 25-minute hop stand. You know the drill. Trill it down, transfer it, pitch the yeast, come back for the numbers. Happy days. Okay, so we're doing this. Someone posted on the Brew group saying about this new method or whatever. So I'm gonna give it a go. Normally I'd rehydrate dried yeast, but this thing is saying don't have to anymore after all the studies. Just fill 1/3 of the way through, dump your yeast, like so, and then fill the last 2/3. So I thought I'd give it a go. Anyway, turn it off, I'll come back and fill it up. Just thought you might like to know. End of the first brew day in this new brew shed. Cheers. Probably one of the last, sorry about that, bit of an itch. Probably one of the last coconut brand, Galaxy brand ales I've got. Cheers. Okay, so as you can tell from the footage before, a couple of hiccups, but to be honest with you, nothing major. My numbers, well, we'll check the numbers, but considering I let some of the sparge water go on the floor and I guesstimated 6.5 litres, as I hit 23, it started to run out. So there would have only been a litre extra of sparge water. So when trying to guesstimate 6.5 and I got 7.5, not too bad. So I'm not expecting it to really trouble the ABV too much. But to be honest with you, 6.7 was the highest I wanted to go anyway. I didn't want a strong beer because the whole point of this is it's sessionable. So we'll see. So I was aiming for 1044, and I got 10. So 1044. Can't ask for more than that, can I? So hit the numbers straight on the head. Now I was going to do this as a grain to glass video, but I obviously understand that I haven't put a video out for 5 months. Because moving house, renovating, fucking blah 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 blah, you know this shit. I've already told you on previous videos. So this was going to be a grain to glass, but I think I'll put this out and then I'll do a tasting. In 4 or 5 weeks when it is ready. I think, I'm not too sure, because I bought a shitload of Citra of Timmy Jenkins and I didn't realise I already had a kilo of it. I think I'm going to do my revised Citra and raspberry smoothie, so my V2, which is going to have vanilla, maltodextrin and a couple of other little things in it. So that might be my next brew. They're the numbers, hit the numbers. I hope this video has been of some use. As I said, it would normally be a grain to glass, but not today. I'll put this out on Wednesday. But look out for the tasting video. Hope you're all okay. Take it easy. And good night.